Son?
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm alive and well, and I still have a roof and the windows.
Well, I can say the same, and I can only tell you that our heart goes out to the west and what's happening down there.
Mm-hmm.
We have suffered losses in the east, but nothing compares to what's happening in the west at this time.
Yes.
But let me say this to you. On Thursday, I got some calls from individuals in the hills, the Blue Mountain Hills, indicating, and they were sending pictures, satellite systems, Starlink, showing me where an individual, a man, was stuck trying to cross the Prevail River.
Mm-hmm.
He was injured, sitting in the middle of the river with equipment above him shifting the water. So if anything took place, his life would be lost. He would have made 29. We're at 28. I tried to find a private helicopter service. None were available. I called the Prime Minister, and I spoke. He answered the phone on the first ring. He was available Thursday, and I told him what was happening. I actually shared a lot of that information with your station and others from Thursday. The Prime Minister was able to make changes and send a JDF helicopter. The man was picked up within 35 minutes of the first call and transported to safety. His wife, who was stuck on the other side of the river, I understand she was also picked up. So the helicopter made 2 trips Thursday up into the hills of St. Thomas and definitely saved his life.
Yes.
He's from Penline.
Yes.
I sent a WhatsApp message to the Prime Minister indicating that had taken place and all was well. I didn't even say thank you to him. I moved on. I went to Penline on Sunday, which is the first occasion that I could reach Penline. I went there with the mayor, who is also the councillor. After spending the whole day getting to Penline and up into the hills, because those individuals have been marooned for almost 7 days. Because although the hurricane hit Tuesday, Wednesday, they have not been able to cross it for days before that because the heavy rains had already made a lot of things impossible. When I got into Kingston Sunday after last night, I am seeing on social media individuals indicating that the Prime Minister had denied helicopter services to the leader of the opposition. I said to myself, what a cruel attack on the Prime Minister. I usually don't feel sorry for anybody going through the political attack because that's what you're there for. You're to weather it in silence in most cases, as I do. I called him and I said, are you aware of this? He says, James, it's just life. I am not focused on that. I said, well, I am going to deal with it. I saw Mark Golding Saturday in Black River at approximately 10:30. He was servicing the people as leader of the opposition, seeing the damage in Black River. He and I spoke, had a good conversation. I saw no sign of him suffering for lack of a helicopter ride to Black River. He had no complaints. Everybody was doing their best. What I'm trying to say is that the people have to understand the election is over. The time for ill will to create negative and divide. There is my understanding is that where it has been possible, Mark Golding, the leader of the opposition, has had access to helicopter rides. So for people to be making much of something like that, I find unfortunate.